Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Are y'all ready to get lucky today? Gang, gang, gang. Welcome back. Welcome back. Gang, gang, gang. Again, happy Friday and happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you guys are wearing your greens. Wear all green, because if you're not, then I gotta give you a pinch. Big ass pinch. I just came home from work. I went to work like this, and everybody loved it. The customers loved it, and I outbeat everybody. I outbeat everybody like I had the best outfit. So I think I did pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Hope every single one of y'all is enjoying your Friday so far. If you're doing anything tonight, stay safe, have fun, do whatever you must. You know, it's the weekend, the beginning of the weekend. Today's video, we're going to be doing a reaction to 3 true St. Patrick's Day horror stories. Yeah, horror stories on St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to add some creepy little vibes into the mix for today. Oh, and I might post some pictures on Instagram with my outfit. Y'all already know. Make sure you stay tuned for that. But before we get this started, make sure you guys like, comment, please share this video. Yes, share it. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Become a subscriber. Yeah, we're just gonna see how this video is scary, you know, some true St. Patrick's Day horror stories, but I don't know. We're just gonna get right into it. Later. Got the creepy music going on right now. The creepy vibes. The evil leprechauns are coming. Drink, drink, drunk. Hey, I mean,
it all happened
let's
a
turn
few
up.
years ago on St. Patrick's Day. While I was hanging out at a college party to celebrate this event, I drove with my friend to the designated venue, which was hosted by a male student in the program who owned a huge house near the campus. He was the type who usually threw parties like this during the holidays. He charged everyone around $10 at the door and told them to show up in green that night.
$10 at the door, so he just making his money.
I toned down a bit, ensuring
Like,
I
if
didn't
you want to
have too
come
much
over,
to drink
you gotta
since I
pay
was
up.
also the driver. But after hours of mingling with acquaintances and unfamiliar faces, I began to search for my friend who had came with me to this party. But as my eyes wandered across the area,
Yeah, let me join. I want to join you for some fun. Like,
I didn't think I should worry because she was probably just somewhere in the crowd, enjoying some music and hard drinks. So eventually, I ended up chilling by myself in the kitchen. Then, moments later, I noticed a random guy from a distance who began hitting on multiple girls at the party. He was like a predator on the prowl, and I admit I was creeped out.
he do look like a
really
predator.
old and weird, like he didn't belong at the party, let alone the school. I couldn't fathom how he managed to convince other students that he was around.
Yeah, he don't look right at all. Like, he look a bit kind of crazy.
Every girl and offering them shots of vodka every chance he got. Most of them seemed friendly toward him, and although I was curious, I didn't think to inquire about
ugly.
him. Then,
He is ugly.
observing him, I instantly looked
Y'all see
away
his
as he
teeth? Like,
attempted
he's
to do the same thing for me. He tried to hit on me, offering me a shot from a bottle of Grey Goose vodka he was holding. Since I wasn't interested in him and couldn't allow myself to drive home drunk, I politely declined the offer. I didn't know if he was tipsy, but he persisted in having me drink the stuff he offered. Come on, how are you gonna have a date if you keep pushing people away?
Excuse me?
I replied, disgusted and offended. You heard me. Stop playing hard to get. And his tone started getting a bit more aggressive. He was getting on my nerves to the point that I wanted to holler out loud, even if I would have to make a fool of myself. But I held back, controlling my temper to avoid unnecessary conflict. In addition,
just walk away. That's all you gotta do. Just walk away. It's pretty easy.
Instead, I told him directly in a dry and steady tone.
Get a clue. I'm not interested in you. Now piss off.
I annoyingly left it
What
in
she
the wine
said,
glass of
piss
the
off.
countertop, intending to walk away when he grabbed me by my shoulder and
Oh.
replied, "Let me give you a lift home. Save your Uber money, baby."
Hell
I
no,
didn't
get your
like the tone
hands
of his
off.
voice. He seemed
No,
arrogant,
no.
like he could get his dirty hands on any girl he wanted. Unfortunately for him, I wasn't just any girl, and so I denied his offer again and relocated away from this freak. Then, a few moments later, I remembered seeing my friend making out with a random guy amidst the crowd. And
Is it
lo and
him?
behold, it was that freak. I was concerned that my friend was having too much to drink, that she started making irrational decisions. Determined to get her out of this mess, I pushed through the crowd, desperately trying to approach her. That's when I saw the creep pulling my friend's arm and leading her outside the house. I then started following them. When I got to the porch area of the house, I could see the creep trying to lure my friend into the passenger seat of his vehicle. I wasn't sure if he had put a dangerous substance in her drink, but I knew something was off. So with
She
little
looks
time to
high,
think,
like
I
she
did
looks
everything
out
I
of
could
it.
to close the gap until I managed to reach out for my friend's arm in an attempt to yank her away.
What would you have done?
I
Like,
screamed, but as I struggled
What would
to
you
pull
have
her
done?
back into the house, the creep doubled his effort to take her inside the car.
Somebody help! Hurry!
I couldn't stop yelling against the loud music.
Just
emanating
knock
from
him
inside.
out. Just knock him
Unfortunately, the creep
out.
was taken aback and decided to let her go, driving off into the night. Meanwhile, I noticed my friend losing her balance until she eventually collapsed. But what was more alarming was how another person collapsed, then another, and then multiple
What?
people began to collapse, their bodies dropping everywhere. I was
What?
downright terrified, wondering how much alcohol everyone was consuming. I then checked my friend's pulse and realized that her breathing was
Everybody
extremely shallow.
passed
So,
out?
without a moment to lose, I called for an ambulance, and when it arrived, multiple people were taken on a stretcher as they were carefully transferred to the vehicle. Then, after gathering all the victims, they were immediately taken to the nearest hospital. After hours
He probably
had
put
passed,
something
it was
in
confirmed that
everybody's
college
drink. That's what he
students were
did.
brought to the
He
hospital
put something in everybody's drink to make them pass out like
their
that.
drink spiked. Then it finally dawned on me. The image of the bizarre creep appeared vividly in my head during the investigation. The police were still unable to identify the suspect's name, address, and other essential details. However, at the moment, they were able to link his heinous crimes to
Wait,
an
was it just
unidentified
women
male
at this
and
party,
attending multiple
or
college events
was
in
there
the
other
past,
guys there?
similarly spiking drinks in the hopes
Yeah, I
that
see
we could
one
lure
guy.
someone
Okay,
away,
so
like
it was
how
more
we
than one
almost
guy
did with
there.
my
Okay.
friend. This story was inspired by an incident that happened at a party in Ireland.
Wow.
A woman snapped a photograph of the exact moment a man roofied her friend's drink, as shown in the
Oh wait,
photo
hold on. I'll be
below.
right back,
As
guys.
soon
Hold
as
on.
she
I'll be right
witnessed
back.
what was going on,
Sorry, I had to go and do something. But that was crazy. Like he put something in everybody's drink, and then they all just passed out. Had to go to the hospital. Yeah, I just lock him up and throw away the key. You can tell he was crazy too. Like he just didn't look right, and those teeth of his, like he did not look right at all. He was looking a bit cray. That is why y'all have to watch out these days. Watch out. If somebody offers you a drink, go and get your own drink. Just get your own drink. But we're gonna go right into this next story, so it might get crazier. Let's just get right into it.
this story was inspired by an incident that happened at a party in Ireland. A woman snapped a photograph of the exact moment a man roofied her friend's drink, as shown in the photo below. As soon as she witnessed what was going on, she alerted her friend by shouting at her not to consume
that's
the
a creepy
drink.
shot right
When
there.
the man realized he was caught, he immediately took off and has yet to be caught by police. Unfortunately for the friend, she was taken to a hospital after complaining about not feeling well. She has since recovered and lives to tell the tale.
Ooh.
This is a story that I heard from a friend of
What
a
was
friend of mine
that?
that's become something of an urban legend. It happened to a guy who I'll call George. I'll do my best to retell the original tale exactly the way I heard it the first time, since it's all mutated into something else since then. I used to go for a lot of walks at night, since I didn't have a balcony or a yard at my condo. I was more comfortable walking during the night since there was less people around. But after what happened, I don't think I'll ever feel that way
He
again.
a little scared
It started
walking
a
over.
few years ago on St. Patrick's Day, when I was on my usual walk in the middle of the night. I wasn't aware of what the occasion was at the time, so I wasn't wearing any green. I never cared about that stupid rule anyway. It wasn't like I was going to a party. The park that I walked to
See,
was
you
empty
won't-
and peaceful at night.
You won't see me
Until
walking
I saw somebody a few meters down
through a
the path
park
from me.
like
He was
that by
staggering, so I
myself
assumed he was some
late at
drunk.
night.
I was really
You won't
hoping
see
we'd
me
walk
walking
past each other.
through something like that.
When he got closer and I got a better look at him, I saw he was covered in leaves and blood. As soon as he noticed I was there, he started to hurry towards me a bit, but he still wasn't moving steadily. In my head, I was thinking he was delirious enough that I could do what I usually do with messed up people. Just flat out ignore them and keep moving. I kept walking, trying to slip past him at the
You
last
look like
second.
a zombie
But
or
then,
something.
He lunged out of nowhere and grabbed me and started screaming in my face.
Run, man, go! Go! You gotta get out of here! What are you talking about, dude? You're crazy! No, I'm not. They're crazy. And they're gonna get you if you don't get the hell away from here and go home! Listen to me, man. You gotta believe me! Whatever, man.
Maybe
Just
he's
get
not
off
the crazy
I
one.
pushed him away and the man stumbled backwards. All of a sudden, it was like he heard something, jerked his head around to look over his shoulder, then just ran away. He was still
Why is he
stumbling like a
covered
drunk,
in
but
blood
that
with
moment, he was
leaves?
rushing
Like,
his life
oh,
depended on it.
well,
I
what's up
stood
with
there
that?
for a few seconds, stunned. But I also kept looking in the direction where he'd snapped a glance so nervously before running away. I didn't see anybody or anything there, though. I was a little shaken up by the encounter. So after giving that guy a minute head start,
I'd be shaken
I
up
turned
too.
around
I would
and
have
went
been
home.
running.
I figured
Like,
he was just some unfortunate homeless man that was looking for trouble. I hadn't heard anything about it in the news or from
I would have
anybody in
been
the
up out of
news,
there if I
so
saw
after
something
long enough,
like
I just
that.
tricked
Like,
myself
I'm
into believing
skirting.
he was
I'm
crazy.
skirting.
Fast forward a year later, and I was in the same situation, walking through that same park around the same time of night, and it was just like the last
He's
time.
walking
I was
so
totally
calm
alone
after
until
he
it
just
wasn't.
witnessed
Just like before,
something
I saw a
so
man come around the
weird.
bend of the path ahead of me, also covered in leaves and bleeding. But this time, he was sprinting, running away at top speed. But somehow, the leaves
hell
were
no.
sticking in. Barely a couple seconds after I saw him, he was already blowing past me, yelling, "Run!" Then he was gone. I stopped in my tracks for a second, debating whether that was even
Why
real.
is he standing
I
there?
thought
Why
about
is he
turning
not
around and
running?
going home. But then, for some reason, out of pride or spite, I decided to keep going. I walked on for a little while and didn't see anything at first. I almost
Why
started
would
to
you
look
keep
around to
going?
laugh, but just before I did, I heard someone else laugh.
Why would you
No,
keep
it was
going?
sad. It was happy and cheerful, but creepy. at
You
the
literally
same time.
just saw
I got
two
up to the top
people
of a small hill, and from
who
there I
looked
could see a
scared,
large portion of
telling you
the
to
park.
not go that
That's when
way,
I saw
and
him.
one of them
The
is telling
person he
you
was
to
seeing was a
run,
man
get
dressed
out,
as a
and you're
hideous
still walking that
leprechaun.
way.
He was dancing in circles around a big pile of leaves. In an instant, I was on edge again. But I couldn't understand why I should be afraid
Is
of
that a
some guy dressed as
leprechaun?
a leprechaun. Plus, he seemed really focused on his dance around the pile. So it
Oh,
seemed like he was
hell
easy to
no.
walk around
Oh,
without
hell
notice.
no.
I shouldn't have thought that, though. I should have just gone home. But I didn't. Instead, I walked down the hill a little faster. than I
He's
was going
still
before.
walking.
I got near him and he didn't stop dancing.
He's
So I
still
thought the coast
walking
was
that
clear.
way.
I powered through and was just about to pass the pile when he jumped out in front of me.
You there! Why aren't you wearing any green?
Excuse me?
Oh,
You know what
hell
it is?
no.
It's St. Patty's Day today, and you're not wearing any green at all. Do you want to get pinched?
No. I don't really follow that rule, I guess.
What is this, man? What is
Why not?
this?
I didn't know it was that serious, dude. Ridiculous. Well, enough is enough. You won't get away with that lackadaisical attitude any longer, you little
Really?
China.
Right there,
Really?
he reached out to grab me, but I managed to jump back and start running away. That maniac was fast though. He caught up to me and tackled me to the ground.
You're gonna learn to wear green once I make you wear it. Get off me. Leave me alone. I'm calling the cops.
I tried to fight back, but he was
That's
much
his
stronger
fault.
than I
That was his
expected.
fault. He
Before I
decided
knew
to
it,
keep
he was pulling
walking that way
fistfuls of
after
leaves out of his
two
pockets and
people
throwing them on me.
were
Then
running,
using a stapler to stab them into my skin.
scared as hell, and is he
Those were my
stapling
dumb
him?
decisions. I learned that those men I saw in the park weren't crazy.
He's
after all.
stapling his
They were
face
actually
with a
other
stapler?
victims of that freak. After I filed a police report regarding the crazy leprechaun, he was never seen at that park again. All I know is that that man was severely ill in the head. I can only imagine him
That wasn't a man. That's some.
and attacking more innocent civilians.
That was
than
not a
the
man. That's
next
some crazy ass looking creature. Oh hell no.
Meanwhile,
Nope. 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 No. Those people who he just saw that looked scared as heck told him to not go that way. Told him to run, don't go that way. And he kept walking that way. Like, if I would have saw something like that in real life, I would have been up out of there. If I saw those two people and they were covered in blood and leaves or looking crazy and they were telling me to get out of here, to keep running, don't go that way, I'm not going that way. I'm going some other way. Like, I'm getting up out of there. I'm running out of there. Like, and he that was his fault. He just kept going back there. Like, that was his fault. He's a stupid idiot. Like, I just like, why would you walk back that way when two people were warning you to not go that way? Like, oh my God. Well, back to the video. So I guess we're off to the last story. So let's see if this one will be much scarier than the other one.
A few moments later.
Pot of gold.
I used to work as a bank teller for a high
Leprechaun coming back for his pot of gold.
weekdays for most of the time. We had customers popping in and out of the bank to withdraw money from ATMs. Occasionally, people would approach
This animation almost remind me of Family Guy. Like, the animation almost looked the same.
one other colleague. We were both stuck there for several grueling hours. The policies of this job were strict, so even if we wanted to,
That looks like a man instead of a woman. That does not look like a woman. That looks like a man.
I was coerced by my boss to stand during working hours and wait for customers to approach. However, after hours of waiting, no one had come. But that was until a customer finally came in and approached me for my assistance. And
Ooh, I don't want to look at her butt cheeks. Like,
I was awestruck
Okay.
as I watched a man dressed as a Green Lantern
Okay.
make his way before me, leaving me no other choice to think he was either Irish or simply enjoyed celebrating St. Patrick's Day a little too much. He wore shades over his eyes and wore a large top hat.
he looks a little normal except for the nose. Like,
Another sketchy patron entered the bank. This time, it was the complete opposite. It was a normal-looking guy wearing a beanie, but he didn't look too enthralled with the leprechaun's getup. The man then went straight to my colleague on the other side of the counter. I then drew my attention back to the leprechaun, and that's when he asked me typical questions regarding his credit card and how we could rectify the issue. I gave the leprechaun a brief rundown on the whole thing. Then I noticed his eyes wandering around as though he was searching
yeah, don't trust a leprechaun or somebody dressed up looking like a leprechaun. Don't.
I do.
I said anxiously. The leprechaun then noisily asked, "Is there anyone working beside
Why she seem like she's trying to flirt with him or something?
Thinking it was unusual for him to ask me this query, so I replied.
Are you thinking of applying here?
However, he didn't respond. Instead, he stared at me as he cracked his knuckles and flexed his shoulders every so often. Then, he persisted in saying, "It seems like there's only you and one other colleague here today." I didn't know what to say or do. All I could hope for was that the man would just get whatever he needed done and leave. Since he no longer asked me about his credit card, I decided it was time to end our interaction. But unfortunately, there was something very suspicious about him. He just stood there quiet, and then oddly turned his head to face the other patron across
Time for him to go. Time for her to get up out of here. Go, go.
They stared at each other for a solid 5 seconds, and then turning their heads back to my colleague and I. Something was definitely not right. It was like they knew each other.
Are they gonna try to rob the bank, or cause it seems like that's where it's going? Are they gonna try to rob the bank or something like that?
Convincing myself that these guys were up to no good. Desperately containing my confusion and discontent, I gradually reached into my back pocket, hoping to get my phone and dial 911 without letting
Thought she was gonna put a wedgie or something.
Everything happened so fast when the customer by my colleague pulled down his beanie into a ski mask while the leprechaun took out a duffel bag and demanded that we hand over all of our money. I screamed and shouted. My mind immediately went blank blink as my vision began to dim and my audible senses became erroneous. Both the leprechaun and the masked assailant hopped over the counter and began pointing a gun at us. Then, when I glanced over at my colleague, I could see that she was crying incessantly as her body trembled. However, the man in the ski mask threatened to put her out of her misery if she didn't stop wailing. It was evident that these two had conspired to rob this bank.
You gotta pull it together, girl. You gotta pull it together.
Standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, without another word, we began stuffing their duffel bags with money. My colleague constantly sent me signals from the way she looked at me, as though she were pushing me to help her get out of this mess. However, the robbers didn't like the idea of us communicating, and so they separated us from each other while they made us do their bidding. With guns pointed at us, we only did what we could do to survive. Then, once their bags were full,
Yeah, that's all you can do. I mean, what more can you do?
While my colleague pulled into a coil, her body was quivering as I picked up the phone to call the police. Law enforcement immediately responded and got in a wild shootout with the robbers. The whole incident resulted in a fatality that left
He definitely got shot.
assailant in a stretcher. After following up with this story, it was said that both the robbers died of their injuries. It still shocks me knowing the great lengths people will go
They got what they
for
deserve.
money.
They got what they deserve. I mean,
Reminder every year on how me and my colleague
they actually thought they was gonna get away with it.
This story sounds too good to be true, right? Unfortunately, it is true. This story was inspired by a case that happened in Nashville, Tennessee during St. Patrick's Day in
Really?
2010. A man staged a robbery dressed as a leprechaun alongside his friend. Here is the image below of the alleged occurrence. As the assailants fled the scene, they didn't
Oh, wow.
make it very far.
That's a real image.
They got the unlucky side of the pot.
Wow. Alrighty, well, there you go. Okay.
Meanwhile,
Those were the three main horror stories of St. Patrick's Day. I don't think that second story was true. I don't think that was true. I think that was kind of made up. I mean, like, I think that was just made up. Because there's no way, like, somebody small dressed as a leprechaun would literally just keep attacking people like that. I don't know. It just seems so unrealistic to me. But yeah, I think that was the scariest. The second story with the small leprechaun stapling people, yeah, I think that was definitely the scariest. But thank you guys for watching. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate it. Stay tuned for another video. Love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Again, happy St. Patrick's Day and happy Friday. I will see y'all later. Bye.